Russell, next time you'll say,
Meaning, what does that mean? You ready, guys? We're going to continue. All right. Okay, so we're on to this second part now. We're just going to talk about screen capture. I want to throw some things out to you because I want you to realize how big this is. Let me talk a little bit about just really quickly about the technologies. There are loads of them. As I said, it's being used everywhere. There are free tools that you can use. That is many free tools now that you can use to record the screen of your computer to make learning assets, but also I use it a lot for marketing. I use it a lot for communication as well. Some of the free tools are Jing, Screencast-O-Matic, Cam Studio, and even on your Mac you have something called QuickTime, which allows you to record the screen of your computer. So there are many of these technologies, and I've used many of them. Finally,
Russell, just a quick question.
Yeah.
Will we have a copy of the presentation at the end?
Yeah, everything.
So
Absolutely. And even more than that, I've even prepared some links. Okay, so if you're interested in any of the things I'm showing you, I've got some links where you can watch really quick videos. They're less than 5 minutes, just to show you the fundamentals. Okay, I've prepared that, and we'll share that with everybody. Yeah. So just because this is being used so much, as I said, apart from the platform like Moodle, Edmodo, blah blah blah, the other thing that's being used masses is screen capture technology. Okay, it's just everywhere. It's growing and growing because you can make learning assets. You can use it for marketing. You saw some examples. I'm going to show you a little bit more. Now, I use Snagit, and that cost me $30. Now, I wrote to TechSmith because I know them. Obviously, I use their products a lot, so I don't work for them, but I know them very well. I contacted them. And if you wanted to buy just individual copies for your school, if you wanted to, they will do it for, I think it was $22.
$22.
$22. So if you okay, so $22. That would be now. If you have Snagit, this is one good thing. If you have Snagit, you can put it on 3 computers. All right. So if you were starting to do content creation, you could start by just buying maybe 1 or 2 copies of Snagit, training the teachers to use it. It could be a possibility without being too expensive. Why am I recommending Snagit? Well, I mean, the other tools are pretty good, but I really like Snagit because it's reliable, because I can make long videos, I can do basic editing with them, and the most important thing is the way it connects to the internet. That is, I can make a video, and in just 2 clicks, so 1 click to make the video, and the second click, I can put the video on YouTube, I can put the video on my Dropbox, I can put the video on Google, okay? So I know some of you are watching me on my website. So how do I make all of those videos on my website? Well, I use Snagit, or sometimes Camtasia. I record myself using the technology. I press 1 button, the video goes onto YouTube, and then I take that embed code and I put that in my website. So that process is really quick, okay? And I just want, you need to take a bit of time now just to think about the possibilities, otherwise you're going to miss something. All right, let me just show you, we'll come back to this. All right, so there are lots of these technologies around, but watch this, let me just show you a couple of examples, all right? So if you were to go to my website, everything on my website is being used screen capture. For example, when you come to my website, the first thing I have on my website is an introduction to my website, showing you how to use my website. So you could have exactly the same thing on your school web pages. Welcome to blah 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 school. Here is how to use. Okay, so let's just, as an example, just to show you. Okay, so it starts like with a little, hopefully if the internet connections, yeah.
Hi, my name's Russell Stannard. This is teachertrainingvideos.com, and this is just a really quick video to take you through teachertrainingvideos.com and how it's organised. There's a newsletter here that you can sign up to, but if you're not interested, just click on the button. All of the videos are free. Very popular sections are Russell's 5-minute blog, where you'll see a whole different range of technologies, and you can just simply click on any technology you're interested in, and then you can watch the video. So that's a useful section. Another very popular section is the top 12 videos. If you click here, then you will see the most popular videos, and again, you just simply click.
So that, for example, is on the opening page of my website. So we're not only talking about a technology that we can use for teaching and learning, you can use this for communication. Okay, communication with parents, I mean, basically anything where it's better and quicker to speak about it. So, for example, let's say your students are using a platform, or you've got a platform, or you want to show them something. You can make a video very quickly showing them how to use it, and then they can watch that video, whether it's communicating with the parents, etc. So think about some of the things that you could do with that in marketing. Okay? So, I mean, really, I'm using it literally all the time. Let me just go back over the technology itself, all right? So the one that I'm talking about is Snagit, but there are many of these technologies. It's just the one that I like. I can literally click an area of the screen, all right? So I can just mark an area that I want to record, and whatever I do inside that area is now going to be recorded as a video. If there was a picture there, if there was a video there, it wouldn't matter. I mean, I can video a video. I mean, it might be illegal, but you could do it, okay? So basically, everything in that area of the screen is now being recorded. So let's take an example. Imagine I wanted to do a promotion for my website. How quickly did I make that video? Well, all I did was click here, click on capture, click the area that I wanted to record. Okay, so I can choose the area that I want to record, and then I would click on this button. Hello, my name is Russell Stannard, and welcome to teachertrainingvideos.com. And I can just simply do the recording. Yeah, I'm just going to show you my website, blah, 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 come down, and everything comes out in the recording, and I simply click on the stop button and the video is made. It's that quick, okay, to make the video. Now watch this. If I click here, I can save that video on my computer, but if I click here, and hopefully this is going to work because we've got an internet connection, I'm going to click send to YouTube. I can actually just put that video straight onto YouTube. So this is how I make my website. This is how quick it is, all right? So I'm going to write test video Russell. I just write, I'm going to copy, and I'm going to tell you a couple of nice things as well, all right? And I'm going to say, please, so this video is going to go straight onto YouTube, onto my YouTube channel, okay? I don't have to do anything else, and I'm going to put this unlisted. Why unlisted? That means that nobody can find that video. You can't search for the video. Only if you put it a link or you embed it into your website, then you can find it. But you can't search for it on YouTube. Okay, so if you wanted to make a video that you don't want to make available on YouTube, you can do that as well. And then once you put in the information, you just simply click on the upload, and then that video is now being uploaded onto the YouTube channel. Okay, so it's that quick to share a video onto YouTube. Okay? Now, we just wait a couple of minutes, hopefully the internet connection's okay. This is the magic. It's done. That video is now on YouTube. And I can click on Get Link, okay? And then if I was now to open up a browser and just press paste, there is that video. My name is Russell Stannard, and welcome to teachertrainingvideos.com. And I can just simply do the recording. Yeah, I'm just going to show you my website, blah, 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 come down, and everything comes out in the recording, and I simply... Yeah, that's how easy it is to make a video and get it on YouTube. And this is one possibility, promotional videos that you want to make for your school that you do want to make available on YouTube. It is a possibility that you can just make a video and then upload it, okay, onto YouTube, and then you can embed that into your page of your website or whatever. So it's really, does that make sense? Okay, do you see the power of that? Yeah, how powerful that can be. So if you think about my website, every single one of the videos on my website, that's what I'm doing. I'm putting the videos in seconds. I can make a video, put it on YouTube, embed it into my website, and then people can play it. So that could be one way of, you want to do introduction to your school, or introduction to your school's website, or information that you want to communicate to your to the parents, you have that channel. And when you're communicating quite a lot of information, that can be really useful. Okay, so in a way, the sky's the limit. Let's just take another example, just to make this really clear. Okay, let's say again, let's go back to learning examples. So let's say if I went to my pictures, maybe I've got here. Let's just take just to make the point to you. Okay, you know, I can screen capture anything that's on my computer and turn it into a learning asset. Anything. It could be a PDF file, it could be a PowerPoint, it could be a picture, anything. I can simply open it up onto the screen, mark the area that I want to record. So if I'm a teacher, maybe I want to do a listening comprehension about Spain. Okay, I can literally just click the button. I don't have to do the whole screen. If it's big, I can do the whole screen. I can choose full screen. You can even webcam, so you can use it to record yourself if you want to as well. Alright, so I've got that option as well if I want to do that. Okay, so I can even use it for that purpose as well. So I can use it for webcam, blah, 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 blah as well. Alright, so you can even use it in that way. And it will do a recording of you talking as well. So you've got lots of possibilities. I'm just going to give you a couple of minutes because I just want to see how much you're thinking about your business and how this might fit in to what you can do, because these technologies are being used in lots of ways. Okay, so just have a little chat amongst yourself. How might you be using screen capture technology with your organisation? So the ability to be able to mark the screen of your computer, anything that's on your computer, click on the button and turn that into a listening comprehension, a lecture, a grammar lesson, vocabulary, blah, 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 lots of other ways as well. And you know, I can just literally do that, and then I can stop. I could even now go to another picture if I wanted to. If I had more than one picture, I'm not sure I've got more than one picture here, but I could move on to the next picture and then carry on the recording, etc., etc. Just going to give you a couple of minutes because this technology is being used so much in education. Just have a chat amongst yourselves. How could you use this technology in your organisation? Yeah, let's see if we can get some ideas, and I'm going to show you some of the things that people around the world are doing with this technology. All right, so give you a couple of minutes, just chat amongst yourselves. How could you use this technology? Have a chat, and I'm going to get you to give some ideas.
Exactly what I say expresses more of teacher mother
Yeah. Yeah. No problem. Yeah.
write mark that.
You can write on the, oh, if you want to write with your hands, you're going to need to connect what we call a little tablet. So you can be writing on the tablet, it will come out on the screen, and then you can record that. Okay? That's fine. If you want to write by hand, you can connect to the tablet. You write and you're speaking, and it will come out. Both will come out on the screen. Yeah, but of course you could do that anyway if you wanted to use. If I was here, okay, we'll answer the question together, alright? Think of questions you might have as well, okay? I can see some of you straight away making the connection, okay? Because this is crazy. When you start thinking about it, this is crazy. Can I get some ideas? What possibilities have you got? How could you guys use screen capture? How can it be useful to you, what I've just showed you? Any examples, guys?
I could give feedback on writing for my students, actually.
Right, okay, so I don't know if you know, but I was the person that kind of come up with that idea, alright? So that's one thing, and we're going to talk about that, alright? So that's one thing, okay? And I want to talk a little bit about that because that idea is really catching on now. And again, coming back to value, you have to be careful when we do that, alright? It doesn't always be the way to work, but sometimes it can be really good. So one thing, and we'll come back to that, is that we can use it for feedback. Okay? We can, and I'm going to show you, because as I said, the work that I've done, I mean, yesterday I was in Manchester, working with an organisation called Into. Into is a big organisation in England that delivers a lot of the English classes to students that want to go to university. So they study at Into first, and then once they get the IELTS exam, they go. So in a way, they're even your competitors a little bit. Okay, so that's foreign people that decide to go to England and study in English. They would study at Into. So Into almost asked me the same question. Russell, how can we get that competitive edge? And one of the things that we looked at was the feedback idea. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time on that, because that's one really interesting possibility. You want to show quality, show a new way of delivering learning, or delivering teaching and learning, then that is one possibility, and we're going to look at that. Okay? Any other thing that you could use that for in your organisations?
We can use 5 photographs with classroom activities and show to the customer the classroom system. The classroom.
Absolutely brilliant. Well done. I mean, absolutely. So when you're doing screen capture, you're not limited to what's on your screen. If you had 5 pictures and you wanted to capture one, pause, flick to the next picture. So imagine you wanted to do a marketing. This is my school. Here are some pictures of students in the class working. Our school offers blah, blah, blah. You can make a promotional video really quickly. Okay? And if you're using a Mac or you use a USB for your headphones, the quality of the sound is excellent. It sounds really professional. So you don't necessarily need to go to a marketing organisation to make a good quality video. If you have a series of interesting pictures, you can simply screen capture the picture, turn it on, start talking. Here is a picture of our school. We offer the following courses. We have blah, blah, blah. Click next picture. Blah, 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 blah. Click, and you just make a video. That would be you talking about pictures from your school and using it for marketing purposes. You put that onto YouTube, and then you embed that into the opening page of your website.
Can
Parents,
you send it by email?
sorry, send it by email. You've got the link to you send to the parents. This, promotion, Here is the latest courses we're offering, or these are the summer courses we're offering.
Yes.
Imagine that.
We can also send an invitation.
An invitation.
to an event.
Yeah, for example, why
It
not?
will be more personal.
Exactly. Okay, exactly. So you've got a nice poster,
Yes.
and you just simply turn that into a video. You just click on screen capture. This is the latest event taking place this Friday. Oh yeah, exactly. Of course. Yeah. So brilliant. Okay, so you can see. Thank you, because it's lovely, right? You can really see what the reason why I'm showing you this technology, because its potential is. This is what we're doing, or I was doing at Warwick University. We were using it for all kinds of things around marketing, okay? So really powerful for marketing. And this is the way that I am using it. And I'm going to tell you just a quick story. This is amazing. On Last week, on Thursday, I did a webinar online. We sent out an invitation. I have 25,000 teachers on my newsletter. I sent out, this is honest truth, I sent out an invitation, and it was saying, I'm offering a free webinar talking about how you can set up your own online business. Here's a quick video of what I'm going to do. If you want to join, click here. This is incredible. 359 people watched the video. How many people signed up for the webinar? 359. We were stunned. In other words, everybody that watched that video, which was me promoting myself, saying, I'm going to do this, if you come to the webinar, everyone signed up. They didn't actually join. About 150 came online on the actual day. So they signed up for the webinar. But what I'm saying is the power of video in communicating a message. If I'd have just said, here is a free webinar, I'm going to talk very quickly about how you set up your own business, click here. I don't know how many, but the fact that it would have signed, but the fact that I had a video quickly talking about, this is what I'm going to be talking about, they all watched it, they all signed up. The power of using video to communicate, so I use it all the time in everything I'm doing. I work through video. I never, for example, offer an online course and say, I'm offering a new online course in Edmodo. If you want to join, click here and sign up. No. It says, I'm offering a new Edmodo course. Here is a quick example of what I'm going to do. Click, watch the video. Yeah, and then sign up after. And I'm doing all of that all the time using Snagit. So the power for marketing, and I'm not exaggerating, the power of how video is so important in terms of marketing, in terms of communicating with people, is just massive, absolutely massive. Okay? So really, really important for marketing. All sorts of things in marketing you're doing, communicating with the parents. Go.
Okay, some parents live abroad or communication is really difficult for them, so we could also, we could even present, inform them about the report or whatever, the performance of the kid, send them a video.
Do you know what? I've never heard anyone suggest that, but you could do
Can
that.
I say that?
What a lovely idea. Okay, okay. It could even be feedback on I mean, almost that's like the report, isn't it? It's different to So you could literally be sending that. You'd have to make the video unlisted. You want to make sure that it's only private about that, But I mean, there are different ways you could do that. You could save the video and just send it to the parents, or you could put it into somewhere where you've only got, because you need to make sure it's private. But I could send.
But I could send as a mail.
Yeah, I can do that as long as the video wasn't too big.
As for inviting them to something, we could make a video with the kids, and the kids could send a message to the parents,
Right.
which would be more.
Okay. Be careful, if you're doing that and you want to film the children, really you could use the webcam, or you probably use your telephone. Yeah, because remember, what screen capture does is record the screen of the computer. You can use it for webcam as well.
Pictures.
Yeah, but you could have, put pictures onto the screen, play the pictures and have make a video. Yeah, no problem at all. Okay?
What if you record the video using an external camera, then you transfer it to your computer and just snag it, you capture it?
Yeah, you can do that as well, okay? So there is and there's no legal problem there. So you could, if you wanted to, film something, and the quality would be very good.
Yeah.
You play the video on your computer, and you screen capture that and talk over the top of it. You can do that perfectly. There's nothing wrong. That's not illegal at all to do that, and that's quite easy. In other words, you're using screen capture to record the video. Okay, so you've already got the video that you made on your camera. You put it into your computer. You click on the play button. You turn on the screen capture while the video is playing. You record it again, but this time you add your commentary. You can do that easily, even using Snagit. Okay, you could even, if you wanted to be more professional, you could do it another way, but that would work, and the quality will be very high. Okay, the screen capture records even video footage very good, as long as it doesn't get too big.
Yeah, just an invitation.
Okay, okay.
Could our students get to know other students of other schools and present themselves in a way?
Alright, okay, so you're now getting into something else that I'm doing. Okay, and that is, we could even use this technology to get our students talking. Some of these technologies are free. So when I was at Warwick University, I started doing experiments. Once I was confident with screen capture, I passed it to my students. I said, right, I want you to record yourselves doing a PowerPoint presentation, talking over a picture, doing a little presentation about yourselves. They could record the screen and record it and then send it to you. Okay? I would not start with there. First of all, get confident with the technology yourself. But once I got confident with the technology, I thought, I'm going to show you some examples. I could get my students to use this technology. That would be fantastic. I always think about that because I always think about when I was in Rethymno in 1987 and I was teaching here, and I used to say to my students, right, for homework, do the exercise from Streamline Departures. Okay, I'm giving away my age then. Some of you in the room will know what Streamline Departures is, yeah? Okay, now, what about 30 years later, I'm at Warwick University, and I'm saying to my students, your homework is to go home and record yourselves giving a presentation and send me the video. Put it on YouTube and send me the link. That is incredible. I mean, I could have never done that when I was in Rethymno. I could have never said to my students, go home and speak English. Now I'm telling my students, your homework tonight or this week is to use screen capture to record yourself doing a 5-slide presentation and send it to me. Okay? So you could do that as well. I'm going to show you some examples in a minute, all right? So another thing that we could do with screen capture is that we could get the students to use it. Now please, one thing I really want to make clear, start with yourself. Get confident with the technology. Start to realize the possibilities. And the more you start using it, you'll realize, God, I could use it for this, I could use it for this, I could use it for this. But I have to say, that marketing, for me, is massive. I'm going to try and find it in it to show that I'm not, I'm not exaggerating. It is incredible how an impact it has on generating interest in the things I do. It makes a big difference. If I send a video with a quick introduction to say, right, if you come on, I'm going to do blah, blah, blah. Just a couple of minutes video, yeah? Any more ideas? These are lovely. Anything else that you're thinking about?
Reminders.
Go on then, explain what you mean.
Reminders to students, to parents, to come for reports.
Yeah. Right, so a quick, again, open up the screen with some information on it. You do the recording, you put it onto YouTube, and then you send it to the students. The teachers click on, the parents click on the link. So there's always got to be some way of sending that information. So you make the video, you put the video on YouTube, you put it as unlisted, so nobody else is going to find it, and then you share that link with the parents. The parents can watch the video because they can click on the link, but if I went to search for your video on YouTube, I wouldn't find it.
What's the best way to send that video?
Always, well, in my opinion,
Make sure
YouTube.
that they will get
YouTube.
that they
YouTube
will
is...
see.
Well, because the trouble is, if you're doing a quick reminder, so the video is only going to be like 2 or 3 minutes long, you could even just send it, just email it straight to them. If it's a longer video, upload it onto YouTube and email them the link. They click on the link and they play it. That's how I'm doing it. Okay? Both ways work. Okay?
What's the ideal length of the video? Is there a limit?
Great question. Super short. The quicker, when I used to do my first newsletters, I used to send them like that. If some of you will notice now, my newsletters have got shorter and shorter and shorter, and now it's just one thing. One thing. I'm tempted, I'm sending out a newsletter, I want to send hundreds of messages, I'm doing this on no. One thing. And it works.
How long you spend to
Just
watch a
because
video.
think about how much information people are getting these days from all sources. They just want to get straight to the point. Just one thing. Don't forget Friday, the meeting, parents' evening. I hope to see you here. We're going to be doing boom, 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 boom. Bang. Finished. Parents receive it, click on it. Quick video, quick message, bang. Okay, Friday, got to go there. Bang. Finished. Any more ideas? This is lovely.
You could give some useful tips before exams, like big exams for students to show that you care about them. You give the final tips for some.
Love it. Okay, again, something that you could put onto your Rethymno platform or onto your Moodle platform, or send to the students, or send to the parents to tell the students.
So how
Yeah.
long is the maximum can a video last?
I think, in all honesty, try to limit as videos to